ever imagine yourself working with, cutting edge medical technology, the kind that feels like almost straight out of science fiction.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we're diving into today, the world of nuclear medicine radiography.
It's a field where you see the diagnostic power of radioactive materials and the precision of advanced imaging.
When I hear radioactive materials, my ears perk up.
Right.
It's not every day you hear those words in a healthcare setting.
Right.
I'm eager to learn how this all works.
Yeah.
Safely, of course.
Absolutely. Safety is paramount.
Okay.
And you're right. It is fascinating.
So nuclear medicine radiographers, they're the specialists who use these tiny amounts of radioactive materials, we call them radiopharmaceuticals,
Right.
to create images of what's happening inside the body. Okay, let's unpack these radiopharmaceuticals a bit. They sound like something out of a comic book.
Right.
What are they exactly?
So think of it like this.
Okay.
Imagine a tiny tracker, smaller than a grain of salt, that emits a signal we can see with special cameras.
Oh, wow.
That's essentially what a radiopharmaceutical is.
Okay.
They're designed to target specific organs or tissues in the body, and that allows us to see things that traditional imaging methods might miss.
So it's like giving the body a tiny glowing beacon to highlight potential problems.
Precisely.
Okay.
And depending on what we're looking for, different radiopharmaceuticals are used.
Makes sense.
For example, technetium 99 meters.
Okay.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
It is commonly used for bone scans to detect fractures, arthritis, or even cancer that is spread to the bones.
Wow. It's amazing how technology has advanced to give us such a precise look inside the body.
Right.
But it's not just about the tech, right? The RoleCatcher guide that we're referencing for this deep dive really stresses the importance of the human element in this role.
Absolutely. A nuclear medicine radiographer isn't just, operating machinery. They're interacting directly with patients throughout the entire imaging process.
So I imagine that patient interaction is crucial, especially given, I would think, the understandable apprehension some people might have about procedures involving radioactive materials.
It's a big part of the job, explaining these procedures
Right.
in a clear and reassuring way,
Yeah.
addressing any concerns patients may have,
Sure.
and ensuring they feel comfortable
Right.
throughout the entire process.
Right.
This is where strong communication and interpersonal skills come into play.
For sure. It sounds like the perfect blend of scientific expertise and a compassionate, human touch.
Yeah.
It's a theme we see time and time again in these healthcare professions.
Right.
So where would someone typically work as a nuclear medicine radiographer? Is it primarily hospital settings, or are there other options?
Yeah. So
You're right. It really does seem like a career that requires a special blend of skills.
for sure.
Thinking about, the work settings, I'm picturing a busy, like bustling hospital environment. Is that the primary setting for nuclear medicine radiographers, or?
Yeah, so hospitals are definitely a very common place to find nuclear medicine radiographers.
Okay.
But it's not the only option,
yeah.
not by any means.
Okay.
You'll also see them in smaller clinics, specialized imaging centers,
Oh, okay.
and even research facilities,
Oh, wow.
helping to develop the next generation of imaging technology.
So there's a pretty good variety of environments there, which is always a plus for anyone considering this as a career path.
Yeah.
But let's talk about kind of the elephant in the room here, radiation.
Yeah.
It's not exactly something we think of as a job perk.
Right.
How does the guide address those safety concerns that, would naturally come with working with radioactive materials?
It's a valid concern, and
Sure.
the guide really emphasizes that safety is the top priority in this field.
Okay.
Nuclear medicine radiographers are highly trained in radiation safety protocols, and they work with specialized equipment and protective gear
Okay.
to minimize any risks.
That's good to hear. I mean,
Right.
we're talking about people's health and well-being here.
Exactly.
Both the patients and the professionals caring for them.
Right, of course.
Speaking of careers, what's the job outlook for aspiring nuclear medicine radiographers?
This is where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the demand for nuclear medicine technologists
Okay.
is projected to grow by about 9% over the next decade,
Wow.
which is much faster than the average.
9%.
Yeah,
That's a pretty significant jump.
it is.
What's driving that growth?
So a few factors at play.
Okay.
First, as the population ages,
Yeah.
there's a greater need for diagnostic imaging.
Makes sense.
to detect and manage age-related conditions.
Right.
Second, advancements in imaging technology
Mm-hmm.
are creating new applications for nuclear medicine,
Right.
expanding the scope of what's possible.
So it's like the perfect storm of increasing demand and this like
Yeah.
ever-evolving technology,
Right.
which is great.
Which is good news for anyone considering this field.
Right.
There's a lot of opportunity
Yeah.
for growth and advancement.
It sounds like it, but before we get ahead of ourselves, let's talk about,
Okay.
the path to becoming a nuclear medicine radiographer. What kind of education and skills are we looking at here? So
Yeah.
we've got a good grasp on the what and the why of this field.
Mhm.
But for our listeners who are out there who are maybe ready to take the plunge, what does the path, to becoming one of these, highly specialized professionals actually look like?
So typically you're looking at a minimum of a bachelor's degree
Okay.
in nuclear medicine technology
Okay.
or a closely related field.
Got it.
And the coursework is pretty rigorous.
Okay.
Anatomy, physiology,
Mm-hmm.
physics, instrumentation,
Wow.
patient care. I mean,
It's comprehensive.
very comprehensive program.
Yeah, it makes sense that a deep understanding of both the science and the technology is essential.
Right.
But beyond the,
Mm-hmm.
textbook knowledge,
Yeah.
what other skills are crucial for success?
The guide really emphasizes detail orientation
Okay.
and meticulousness.
Okay.
You're working with radioactive materials,
Right.
sophisticated equipment.
Right.
So precision is key.
Yeah.
But, equally important are those soft skills we talked about,
Yeah.
communication, empathy,
Mm-hmm.
being able to put patients at ease.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
It's that combination of, the technical proficiency, but also that genuine human connection
Yeah,
that seems to define a lot of these healthcare roles.
absolutely.
Now, I'm curious about the job search itself.
Okay.
How does RoleCatcher,
Yeah.
lend a hand to those who are out there navigating the often very competitive world of healthcare recruitment?
Yeah, so this is where their platform really shines.
Okay.
They have this incredible database
Okay.
of over 120,000 interview questions,
Wow.
specifically tailored to different healthcare professions,
Okay.
including nuclear medicine radiography.
Wow. 120,000. That's a lot of potential interview questions to prep for.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But here's where it gets even better.
Okay.
RoleCatcher uses AI
Okay.
to analyze your resume
Oh, wow.
and suggest areas for improvement.
Okay.
Make sure you're highlighting those skills and experiences that employers are looking for.
It's like having a virtual career coach
Exactly.
in your corner, helping you put your best foot forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they don't stop there.
No, they don't stop there.
Right.
They even have a browser plugin
Oh, wow.
that lets you save and organize job postings from multiple websites,
Okay, yeah.
streamlining that often overwhelming process of
Right.
finding and applying for jobs.
It can be a lot, yeah. Especially, if you're applying to, a lot of different places.
Right, no more
Yeah.
endless scrolling
Right.
and scattered spreadsheets,
Yeah. That's music to any job seeker's ears.
for sure.
So as we kind of wrap up this deep dive here into the world of nuclear medicine radiography,
Yeah.
what's the key takeaway
So,
you want our listeners to walk away with?
if you're looking for a career that's both intellectually stimulating
Mm-hmm.
and deeply rewarding,
Yeah.
one where you can make a tangible difference in people's lives, nuclear medicine radiography might just be the perfect fit.
It's a field that really does seem like it's brimming with opportunity, especially for those who are really embracing that lifelong learning,
Right.
and adapting to the ever evolving world of medical technology.
Absolutely.
And with resources like RoleCatcher available,
Right.
navigating that path to a fulfilling career
Mhm.
has never been easier. So
Exactly.
until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.
Sounds good.